everyone, and welcome back to World of Warships Blitz with Terry. Today I've got 2 battles in the Nelson for you, when I was trying to see if the Nelson is still a viable HE spammer. What do you mean? It's a battleship, yes, but the Nelson fires very, very effective high explosive shells with a very good fire chance. So usually the approach you want to take against enemy battleships with the Nelson is to use the high explosive and burn them down, because that tends to be, or tended to be, more effective than trying to do something with the armor piercing. Right, our first battle here is more for fun, really, because it's an example of what happens when you're trying to prove something. And I get this a lot when you're trying to record a video to prove a point, and the enemy team and your team just doesn't want to let it happen. In this battle, we are playing against 3 destroyers, a Sims, a Mayhem, and a Farragut. 2 cruisers, a Bayern, and a King George. And we're playing on Hourglass, which is a relatively new map. Not many people have been using, people don't have much experience with it yet, let me put it that way. So we'll see how this turns out. I mean, it's a very good mix. 2 battleships, cruisers, destroyers. So usually what I do in something like the Nelson is to take position around these little islands straight ahead. And, well, see what pops up. With 3 destroyers, I don't want to rush forward. But I actually want to let my destroyers do the spotting. I have a very confusing teammate here who's called Fletcher, but sails the Miyoko. So I have to continuously remind myself that that's not a destroyer. And, yeah. Having a cruiser with you is usually pretty good. So I've got a bit of a destroyer screen, even though it's a Japanese cruiser. They are not super suited towards this, but the Miyoko is a good ship, so let's see what they can find. I'm just going to head over to that little point here at the island. And, I mean, I've got range towards the same position that the enemy team has. So if somebody positions this, the same on the opposite end, then we'll see what happens. So remember, this is a battle where I'm trying to show you what happens, or if you can still burn down enemy battleships and or ships in general. So what we got? We've got the Farragut, we've got the Sims, we've got the Mayhem, all the destroyers. So, well, destroyers, we're going to start getting some prospective shots out, but at this range, you got to be somewhat lucky to get a couple of hits in. But they're all kind of just clustered up there, broadsiding everybody. So let's keep trying and see if we can get some hits in. What else we got? There's a Farragut sailing away. Well, maybe. Still haven't hit anything, but at 10 kilometers it's relatively difficult to hit destroyers with the Nelson scan. Okay, there we got a hit in. And we blew off something. What I actually want to do is, well, set the Bayern on fire. Because, well, it's a German ship, and it's this is the point of this video. So, first shot's out. Let's see if we can get a fire set. Nope, we can't even hit it. So let's use the rest of the guns. There's an Admiral Makarov coming around. I mean, this is a very good tier. Okay, fire on the Bayern. Let's not get distracted with the Makarov. It's a very good tier 6 cruiser. But there's a Miyoko. I should be able to deal with it. Miyoko, what are you doing? Are you trying to torpedo the Makarov? Well, he just shot off your torpedo tube, so that's not going to happen. Shoot him! What the? You have guns! You're not a Japanese destroyer! What is happening? Okay, so at this point, if I had the armor piercing loaded, I would probably have blown the Makarov clean out of the water. But the Miyoko looks very dead, which means I probably have to deal with that. Oh yes, he's trying to torpedo the Makarov. And now he's dead. And but the Makarov is dead as well, because he did succeed in eventually torpedoing the Makarov. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn. There are a lot of destroyers there, and that Mayhem is sailing away conspicuously, so he might have gotten torpedoes away. I'm not sure I'm in range, but I'm probably in range of the Sims torps. Okay, there are some torps coming, yep. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, 3 destroyers, no cruiser. Cruiser mode activate. I am in a Nelson. Come at me, bros. Alright, first customer, Sims. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to torpedo me? Alright, here, have some of this. And flump! And just before I can Let's see if I can finish him off with the secondaries. Ah, he survives on a sliver of the health, and then Skate attacks to kill. Okay. Destroyer, don't go there. There's torpedoes coming. Come on, little buddy. Don't go there. I'll push you away. I'll save you. Okay, next one. My guns are reloaded. There comes the Mayhem. And that's a dead Mayhem. I don't know what it is with people trying to prevent me. Okay, there's another destroyers over on the left flank trying to prevent me from recording. Okay, what I actually want to do, I want to record what you can do with the Nelson to set fire. So if all these destroyers would please excuse me and let me do this. Okay, we're in the range of the Bayern, so let's try to set the fire. Okay, Bayern's on fire. Damage con. Bayern's on 2 fires. Damage con. No damage con. Maybe damage con's on cooldown. Good. Okay, that's close enough to hit him reliably. Okay, now he damage cons. Okay, so let's see if we can set him on fire again. And someone's targeting me. I do remember there was a destroyer here somewhere on the corner. So let's keep that island in between me and where that was last spotted. Okay, it's not the Bayern who's not targeting me because he's shooting at someone else. Can I get another oh, there's the firebird. Oh dear. Okay, cruiser mode activate. I'm gonna put her in reverse, put the nose towards the destroyer. And, well, let's see what he can do. Come on. The Firegood can't kill me because he doesn't have the torpedo power to do this. So yeah, that was a good dodge. Okay. So you managed to dive under my... now you're smoking up, but that's not going to help you. Because, well, you can try and torpedo me. Are you going to torpedo me? I'm just going to dodge them if you try. Oh, there he comes. Okay. He's been just waiting for my guns to reload. Okay, now you want to try and torpedo me? Okay, at this range... And goodbye. Okay, so in this video where we have multiple times tried to set the Bayern on fire, and the Bayern is on fire, but that wasn't mine. All we've done so far is deal with destroyers, which the Nelson is still extremely good at. I mean, that's one of... Okay, I thought I could steal the kill there. Ah, there's the Bayern again. Let's see if we can set the Bayern on fire. The Nelson is still very good at this, dealing with destroyers. You literally just put the ship bow in first. Okay, Bayern's on fire. But Bayern is pretty dead, so we're probably not going to do too much fire damage anymore. Good job. Yeah, you just put the nose in towards the destroyers and no, the Sims take the Bayern out. I'm not getting any luck here, am I? Yeah, just put the nose in, load the high explosive, which you already have anyway, and then just blow them out of the water. It's not that the Nelson is invulnerable to destroyers. It's just that she's a little bit harder to kill than other battleships by destroyers. So you do have to be careful. Okay, there's King George V. Can we set him on fire, maybe? Fellow Brit. Let's see if he can burn. Oh, I think he's actually driving a lot faster than I thought he was. Okay, these are probably going to miss. All right, then. So, yeah. All I wanted in the battle was to show you what the Nelson can do against enemy battleships. And all I got was cruiser mode. So, oh well, it goes like this sometimes, but it's still funny. And of course, now I'm not getting a fire anymore. It's still funny, and that's why I'm showing you this. Don't worry, we'll get to the point of the whole thing eventually. Okay, can I get the kill on the King George? Let's see. Shots out. 2 fires, and nope, the enemy King George kills him. Okay. But we're still getting the MVP. Cruiser mode still counts, so not too bad. Yeah, what have we done in terms of fires? Not too much, because every time we were trying to burn the Bayern down, we were rudely interrupted by enemy destroyers. So we've only done about 5,000 points of fire damage. Let's try that again. In this battle, we're playing New Dawn on domination. Let's go. And we've got a West Virginia, King George, Normandy, De Grasse, Pensa, Galicianaire, and only one destroyer, and it's a Minsk. Okay. Lots of cruisers to shoot at, but I really, really want to burn the battleships down. So I'm going to try and ignore the other things, if possible, and burn the battleships down, because that's what I came here to do. I came here to set fires and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum. Okay. What do we have? Okay, we've got a Graf Speer and a Sims. The Sims is the Sims shooting at something? Okay, it's one of those games, is it? Alright, Sims heads A. I'm just gonna head to kind of in the middle between A and B. And then I can retreat if I can get retreating angles if I need to. Okay, enemy destroyer in A. Graf Spee is not the greatest cruiser against destroyers. It's more of a super heavy. Okay, well, it's a Minsk. Okay, there's the Minsk. Got nothing else to shoot at. Let's shoot at the Minsk. See if we can get some hits in. He sails surprisingly stable. What's the torpedo range on the Minsk? Okay, 2 hits in. Was it 4.5 or something? Soviet destroyer, right? Should be 4.5, if I remember correctly. There's the de Grasse, and there's a King George. Okay. Am I gonna try and hit the Minsk again? No. We were gonna try and set the King George on fire. Okay, there comes the de Grasse. Of course, insta-fire from the Frenchman. Of course, why wouldn't it? Don't control in a single fire, especially after the 3.4 changes. Okay, that's double fire on the King George. And I didn't ripple fire because he's gonna hide behind the island. That's why I got the full salvo. What you want to do, especially with a relatively slow firing battleship like the Nelson, you want to not shoot salvo fire. Knight Citadel on the de Grasse there. Yes, the Nelson can Citadel people with HE, even battleships. You want to ripple fire such that you're setting fires, they damage con, then you set permafires. Okay, Minsk. No, I don't want to shoot at the Minsk. Give me some battleships to shoot at. Okay, de Grasse, Minsk. Yeah, there's nothing else to shoot at. Okay, can somebody kill that thing? There's nobody around here. Where are the cruisers at? Okay, the cruisers are hanging around somewhere completely different, and that was a... Okay, that New Mexico is probably dead. Frenchmen shooting at me again. But at least now we have some battleships in range. There's a King George, there's the Normandy. So again, I'm just going to ignore the Minsk. Somebody else kill that thing, please. I want to burn down battleships. Okay, of course the de Grasse sets me on fire again. But it's a single fire, I'm not going to put it out. Okay, that's a fire on the Normandy. I've just... sorry, on the King George. I've just fired 2 guns. He puts out the fire. Now my 3rd gun is ready. Let's see if I can set another fire. Okay, I see you there, Minsk. Am I in torp range? Probably not. Short range torps. Can I get another fire on this thing? Yes, so that's a permafire. Okay, Minsk. Okay, I'm gonna kill the Minsk. I might just be in torp range. Am I in torp range? Probably not, right? Okay, I'm just gonna kill the damn thing. Soviet torpedoes. Oh, sort of. Really? Alright, turns out I was in top range. Nah, never mind. Let's see if we can set the King George on fire again, because his damage cons should still be on cooldown. Yep, there's another permafire on the King George. And the other gun comes out again. So I often do it like this, that I fire 1 or 2 guns at the time, and then have the 3rd, or even fire all 3 in a rippling scenario, just such that you can, once you set the fire, and they put it out, set another one. Because otherwise you might set a triple fire, they put it out and you gain nothing. Okay. The Mayhem takes out the King George. The Galicianaire is dead as well. Okay, so what do we got? Normandy. Okay, let's try to demonstrate this on the Normandy. See if we can set him on fire. That's only my forward 2 turrets. Okay, 4 hits, no fire, but still good penetrations. Heal up a little bit and head forward. Excuse me, that takes a little bit of time in the Nelson. Somebody else can kill the de Grasse. There's people around. I want to burn the Normandy down. So let's see. Okay, so 1 gun out, single click. See if we get a fire. That's double fire. Wait for him to damage con. If he doesn't damage con, fire again. He doesn't damage con, so maybe his damage con is on cooldown. So well, then we'll fire again, and we get a triple fire going. Okay, nice. Damage con must have been on cooldown. And then we just keep doing the same thing. But because we're not salvo firing, you're actually spacing out the shots between the turrets. Okay, 1 fire went out, so you can see we can set another fire. And it's a bit core. Yep, there's another fire. That way you can actually exploit the damage control that the enemy is doing. Okay, I can burn this one down from here. No, nobody steal that. That's mine. I'm burning him down. Oh, come on. Okay, I give up. It's fine. That ship's dead. And I was the second to the last anyway. I'm not super picky about kill steals. It's just, kill's a kill. The win's a win. Anyway, I was going to demonstrate. Where was that last battleship? I was going to demonstrate this thing. So, okay, there's the West Virginia. American battleship, so doesn't burn as nicely as the other ones, but, you know, fire's a fire. Let's see if we can do the same thing again to him. But yeah, that's generally the way you want to do this. Say a single salvo out. Do we get a fire? No. One hit, no fire. Okay, rest of the shots out. Do we get fires? I mean, the West Virginia is not going to survive long enough for me to burn him down. Okay, that's a fire. Wait for him to damage con. There he damage con. Single fire. This is completely pointless. You're the last ship alive. You're just wasting 1,000 silver doing this. Just let it be. Let's see if we can get a permafire going, but I don't think we can burn him down because the ship's just going to die before we get to that point. Okay, no, we're not getting another fire. So, shots out. Oh, the Pensacola's get him probably. Yeah, Pensacola's got him. Right, yeah. So, is the Nelson still viable? Absolutely. You do have to be a little bit smart about it, how you're doing these things. And you cannot just willy-nilly set things on fire and rely on the damage counter to tick up, because again, the fires do less damage now. But they still do damage, and it's tier 7. You're not hitting the super high numbers of damage quite yet. Of damage reduction quite yet. And how much did we do? We did almost 22,000 points of fire damage. So yes, absolutely, you can still do that. And again, if destroyers are rushing you, you just activate cruiser mode and shoot them in the face. That still works. You do not need to rely on fires against destroyers. So yeah, the Nelson totally still does the job. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.